With the dwarven wealth in our possession, a new golden age of Angmar has begun. Cities will be rebuilt, trading hubs restored, and Ered shall prosper under the Iron Crown. There are still some that try to disrupt our peace, but those rebels shall be quickly taken care of. The time has come to consolidate our realm, but that doesn't mean we should get lax. There are still enemies near our borders, and we must at all times be prepared for war. Hello my friends, and welcome back for episode 19 of our Angmar campaign in 3rd Age Total War Divide and Conquer. And what have I got in store for you today? Well, to be honest, not all that much, seeing as we'll spend probably most of our time building up our economy, which is now very healthy with these 3 settlements. That's 3.2k, 1.6k, so that's 4.8k, plus 2.6 is 7.4k, I think, in total that I get from just these 3 settlements, which is absolutely smashing. It is still very much my intention to get rid of some of the rebel stacks that are still wandering our lands, like the big one at Mordor, for example, and also to crush the Elves. That's basically my short-term goals, and what do we need in order to achieve those? Is that we want to spend some time building up our settlements, our economies, building up those buildings that we need and expanding some certain cities, for example. And we also want to start gathering up some real proper late game armies, full stacks of Northguard, Darkblades, Iron Crown units, possibly some Snow Trolls once we get Morvatarth upgraded, or once we capture Dunedain perhaps, wink wink nudge nudge. But this one's close at least to being upgraded. We need 5k and we're at 4.1k, so I think it's only a couple more settlements, or a couple more turns, excuse me, to go. Now, someone pointed out that maybe we can improve the roads because they might have a hidden stat to increase population growth, but I'm pretty sure that that's not the case. I think that was the case maybe in vanilla and maybe for some specific factions in this game, and I think it was definitely the case in Rome Total War, but I don't think that is the case for, at least I can't find it anywhere, for these kind of settlements, for Angmar at least. What matters is specific buildings, like for example apothecaries, farms also matter, health bonuses, food, the Shrine of Melkor I believe as well, yes. Those kind of buildings do help out. Everything else doesn't really matter all that much. Anyway, so we're going to focus again, something I haven't done in a while, on min-maxing our economy a little bit. I did want to retrain these units, although, to be honest, most of them, they're not really worth it, so I'm just going to disband them, honestly. They don't have upgrades or anything of the sort. They're in a spot that I don't really need them, so, like, you know, what's the point? And let's put the other ones in forts. There we go, to get that free upkeep. Let's take a look at all our settlements just for a moment to see if we have, like, any units that currently don't do anything. These guys, we no longer need them to keep the peace. So this will very much be more of administration episode, if that makes sense, which I'm sure some of you will like. I'm not sure why I'm talking like Sean Connery today, but well, that's just the hand we're dealt with. Some of you will like it, some of you will appreciate me finally doing something about some of these troops that have been sitting here doing nothing but costing me money, but I'm sure some of you might find this a little bit boring, so in that case I would suggest you take a look at the description of this video, because I always put the or a list of major battles, so you can tell by the description whether or not a lot of battles will take place. I'm not sure if there will at this point in the episode. Maybe Cardin makes a move and we have to push in with Agandar. I'm not quite sure about any of those things. There we go, that's already boofing up our economy. At least we'll have the battle for Perth and Luin, so that's pretty good. So let's take a look at, well, let's maybe check these kind of settlements. Yeah, we need these guys retrained pretty badly, but first we need some peace over there, which will take a while. We have a general at Fjordost. We don't have one at Barketa, so Ozian, go to Barketa, get your ass over there. Now once we deal with the Elves, I'm not quite sure yet where we'll go. We are going to muster a very large army, a very elite army. I think we can already get some of these units to just empty out the recruitment pools. And we can just do whatever we want. We can take Dunedain, or we can just create like 3 massive armies and go to Minas Tirith, for example. A lot of it kind of depends on what the world looks like right now, and a lot of you are curious, and myself included. Some of you have just been begging, please do a Toggle Fog of War, we want to know what's going on. But house rules are house rules. Once I take Undertowers, and we have our sorcerers there to use the Palantir, which Undertowers is actually undefended, I can use the Palantir. I'm allowed to check it then. I'm not allowed to check it at any other time. That's just the way it is. Someone also recommended or suggested that I would rename Thorin's Halls to Hunvorn's Rest, but I'm not going to do that, because Hunvor is not at rest, not at all. He still has a lot of work to do. Hunvorn, of course, being the Wraith of Cardan. Lord Hunvorn, Conqueror of Fenris Druin. I think that's supposed to be Fenris Druinin. That's okay. I make typos myself as well, so it's alright. Barquetta. I'd like to get maybe... Actually, nothing there. Mostly want to focus on stuff that gives us economy stuff, like a merchant's wharf, farms. Farms also give population growth, so you definitely want that, seeing as we're relatively close to upgrading this settlement as well. So we're actually going to turn one of the poorest regions in the game, or, you know, in Middle-earth, into one of the richest ones. You'll see. We're going to be swimming in cash. Let's get the Lord's Hall and enlarge this to get the extra... I'm not sure what that audio bug is, by the way. If I could fix it, I would. But Dunedain, for example, can be upgraded. So yeah, we need to take a look. I think it was Guldur that also recommended we take a look at some of our settlements which are indeed ready for an upgrade, like Athlin, for example. Let's get that one. Durthaleg also. Yeah, there's a couple settlements that I can already upgrade to a higher tier. So we're definitely going to take a look at it in the next turn, once my money pool, Barchaleg as well, has been upgraded. Oh, nice. We're going to be swimming in cash, boys. Swimming. Absolutely swimming. Alright, with that done and dusted, I do believe that is the end of this turn. Let's just take a quick look. We got wargs coming over there, but that's no longer necessary. I think I'll move them to Amandur, these extra units, to gather up for the quote-unquote large army. These guys are kind of poopy. Let's just place them in the fort over there. Yeah, just go sit there. We'll have troops in every fort, basically. In case of emergency, break fort and open troops. Yeah, these guys got some dark blades as well. We haven't really used them all that much in this campaign yet. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it. So yeah, I'll see you all on turn 106 then. Alright, and as expected, the rebel scum. Oh my god, it's Glorfindel! Jesus Christ! Okay, the rebel scum of the elves at Perthanun is selling out, and apparently they're being led by Glorfindel. The Witch King will be very, very happy to see that we kill him. So alright, that's good. That's a sudden plot twist. Now he's got some pretty shitty units, just a bunch of Lindar guards, which are basically the lowest tier of elves, and Lindar bowmen, which also lowest tier of archers, but still very, very deadly. You know, 5 missile attack, 6 melee, 13 defense. That's nothing to scoff at. That's still a lot better than my like decent tier longbowmen. Anyway, let's quickly take care of Perthanun and add another settlement to our collection.
Muster your courage, men!
Alright, what a quaint little town. Let's get our archers in the front line. Let's get oops, I have another archer unit over here. The game is very confused because they are elven rebels, but it's playing dwarven music, and this was a dwarven settlement with mainly, I think, dwarven culture as well. The game's super confused. They're like, are these dwarves or elves? I really don't know. I really don't care. Just kill them, you know. I believe that's Glorfindel right here. Yeah, indeed. Okay. I'm already really looking forward to our next campaign, though. I know some people constantly clamor or ask, you know, are you going to do world domination? No, it doesn't really interest me all that much. Unless maybe I find that one faction that I really glue with, like Ruin, for example, or maybe Isengard. I would do world domination if I just, you know, had so much fun with a certain faction that I wouldn't want to stop. But usually I'm like... Once I beat the nearest neighbors, like for Angmar, for example, campaign's pretty much over, to be honest. I still enjoy myself, don't get me wrong. But with the Dunedain gone, with the High Elves basically gone, with the Luin gone, with Bree gone, there's no real danger anymore. We've become too big to fail, really. And at that point, I'm more looking forward to playing... Oh, they're just getting destroyed. A new faction, which will happen relatively soon. This campaign is coming to a quick ending. And I also noticed that in terms of viewership, that right now the viewership for Angmar is relatively low. Of course, school has also started up again, and I know some people are just simply too busy to watch me, or they may be overdosed on my videos, seeing as I upload like crazy and non-stop videos. But I think part of that is also because, as I said, there's no immediate danger to us. The Angmar campaign is pretty much won. So I think a lot of people are already looking forward to what we will do next, which that includes myself as well. And I have mentioned it before, but I will mention it again, that for the next poll, it will just simply be all the factions that we haven't played in a while. And within a while, I mean, I would include Guldur and I would include Dunedain. We have done them, but that was back in version 3, and that's already a while ago. And they've already lost 13% of their army before they realized they should probably push forward, seeing as they have so much damn infantry. Yeah, they've definitely taken their time. Bad play, bad play. Let's send Witch Knights forward. Witch Knights? These Witch Knights. Sorry, I'm going to keep making that lame-ass joke. And also, a new campaign also means that I can make new puns and new bad jokes and a new sort of lore, story building, intros, that kind of stuff, which I always do enjoy. I always have a lot of fun with, like, when a new faction has been picked and I have, like, those couple days that I used to prepare myself for the playthrough, that I just watch, like, lore videos, or if there's, like, specific movie clips from either Lord of the Rings or maybe other stuff, sometimes Game of Thrones. I've also used some Kingdom of Heaven in some intros, just to, like, prepare for intros that I can make and, like, inspirations I can draw from the real world. For example, with Angmar, some of the inspiration came from the wildlings from Game of Thrones, for example. I didn't really include them all that much in intros, but, like, the way of life for the Men of Ruda, there's some similarities there, which I do quite enjoy. And it's fun to discover all those things and use them to build stories, which is what I tried to do. Although with the Angmar campaign, the story was basically just the War of the Iron Crown, or what I call the War of the Iron Crown 2.0. And sometimes that's all you need. Sometimes you just need a good revenge story. But we've had, like, you know, a lot of different narrative perspectives throughout these campaigns. Dale was all about restoring past glory and reuniting old Rovanion and crushing your enemies while doing so. Mordor was all about domination and just the will to bend everyone else to my will. The power to do so, to crush Guldur, the last realm of men, really, that stood in our way. For Rohan, it was more about being a beacon of hope for the free peoples. Not necessarily destroying all evil, but, you know, serving as an inspiration and riding out to help our allies where needed. And for Angmar, it was very much revenge. Revenge for what happened when King Eano from Gondor and Glorfindel from the High Elves, from the Noldor, crushed us and crushed the realm of Angmar after we crushed Arnor. And you also had that same, like, revenge story for the Dunedain in their case, in their perspective on this campaign, which that didn't really work out for them. But that's alright. But I do kind of like doing those things. And these chill battles are also fun because I can talk about this kind of stuff without having to really worry about what's happening on the battlefield. Alright. So you're just gonna stand there? That's fine. We'll just run in the Witch Knights and the Battle Whites. All is well. Oh, we've captured him. Look at that. We have captured Glorfindel. Oh, yes. Let's immediately send him towards the Witch King, because it's time for some interrogations. And some... I'm looking for a specific word and I can't come up with it. In Dutch, it's folteren. It's when you punish a person, like, really badly, and you... Torture! That's the word I was looking for. We're gonna torture Glorfindel. No man can kill him. Haha. Well, he was right. It was a bit wrong with his other prediction, though, that he will not return to these lands, because the Witch King has returned, and my god. In what a manner. What a manner, indeed. There we go. Yes, I'm very curious to see what faction we will be playing next, and what kind of storytelling I can do with that faction. Of course, Medieval 2 is not the easiest game to do, like, real lore stuff and story narrations, but I do my best in them. You gotta work with what you have. That's what she said. And if you work with what you have and you just pour your soul and your heart into it, it will work out. I think that's the most important thing for any YouTuber, is being passionate about what you do. If you're playing... Oh no. How did we lose? How did you die? How? I'm not even sure which unit it is, but you're both still, like, super healthy. So much has been out of position. Ah, whatever. I don't care. I can name the settlement after you. Okay, so it was this guy that died, because Fjongan is the main captain, the main general, so he has the golden crown, and the silver crown is for the second in command, the lieutenant, which was Hein, I think it was called. So yeah, he died, even though his unit only lost 14 in total. Like, seriously, man, seriously. Alright, pretty good result though overall. 148 for 678, so pretty good. Alright, I'll see you all on the campaign map. Alright, let's occupy it. We should still have some Angmar influence in there. Let's ignore that for now. Oh, look at our treasury, it's overflowing, man. Very noble on the stage, probably can't make him place. So yeah, let's see, a noble death. We should have... Hyed. Not sure what I called him. Hyed. Let's remember that name, and let's... name our settlements. Perthandun is too fancy of a name. Hyed's tomb. Or maybe. You know what? Screw Hyed. He died like a little bitch. Let's give honor to an enemy we at least respect a little bit. Glorfindels tomb, look at that. And that is actually like that. Punctuation is everything, my boys. Is that correct now? I don't know, man. I don't speak English. What is that? Is that a language? Let's get the Shrine of Melkor there to make the people happy, though we should be alright. At low tax rate at the very least. Where is Curtin? Oh crap, Curtin's going for Hobbiton. He could take Hobbiton in one go and we can't stop him. Well, shit. Hang up. Move over. I could send you to try and sneak in under towers from the elves. But first things first, let's go talk to the Aradonaim. Oh, we already have trade rights. You want to swap? No, you don't want to swap that information. Screw you, Nimruzir. Screw you. Alright, do I have a spy? What are my spies actually? I have so many spies and none of them are in a good position. Yeah, okay. Keep an eye on this guy. Not that he can take Thorin's halls on his own. Yeah, you can go to... How about you go to the Grey Havens and then Woofa. He can go towards the Under Towers. Damn elves. At least make a play, at least do something, you know. Alright, you're over there. Let's move you towards Megaldelving. Seems that the Dunnan invasion was indeed not successful. Who would have thought? You can keep an eye on the elves here. Alright, we do have that massive army still at Gehuzenur. Not much I can do about that, because we still needed to keep the peace. But I can get a Shrine of Melkor there, a Temple of Melkor. Yeah, let's just keep expanding that there. Alright, let's take a look at the settlements that we can expand. Let's just go over them real quick. Khandum, no. I'm just only looking at expansions right now, because we need to get them as quickly as possible. Gobbledrain, no. Amandur, no. I don't think I'll... Oh, I can actually upgrade that soon. Nice. Don't I know? Durthalik, yes. Angmar, no. But I don't like it. Yes. Nice. It's looking good, boys. We're going to be swimming in cash. More and more money. Yes. We'll have all the stone and iron for Angmar that our hearts could ever desire. Alright, then let's look into Temples of Melkor everywhere, because they increase the population growth by quite a bit, actually. I don't think we really need it in Khandum. In Khandum, I'd say we want to get the war camp. Also check our recruitment there. Make sure the pools are always empty, at least of the elite units. Alright, good. We still have 8k to spend. Great market, why not? Yes. Good. We're building... The most important buildings for us right now, or the most important settlements, are the ones all the way at the bottom, because they're the new ones, and all the way at the top, because they're the old ones that are already plenty rich, and we can get plenty out of them. Good. Alright, let's see. Mission success. Oh! Hello there, that's a nice surprise. Snowjaws, 42 attack, 13 charge, 36 defense, and 6 hit points. They're kinda in the middle between regular trolls and Olokai. They're not as good as Olokai, but they come damn near close to it. And they're definitely an upgrade from mountain trolls. Very nice. I thought you could only get units as rewards that you can actually train somewhere. And I'm not aware that I can train snow trolls anywhere, unless I'm really mistaken. Nope. Still need to wait for the growth there. Odd, but I'll take it. We'll send them to Amandur. They can join the army of that. Under command of Mordor, why not? To take down this Dunedain stack. Let's see. Imladris. Get some Iron Crown Longbowmen there. Do I have other units on the move? I thought I did, yeah, but they're just all moving. They all have move commands. Everyone knows what to do, really, and that's the most important part. I would be inclined to send, like, these guys back towards Khandum for retraining. That works, so go back to Khandum, get retrained, because you're worth it, you know. I'm not going to disband those guys. And you can go to Barketta, that's fine. Captain Wolf. Right, I also need to take down Captain Ingold. Can't forget about that. Let's see. Would this be enough? No, probably not. I could get some extra troops from Ostgalon. Actually, I can get probably this entire army. That's fine, yeah. Let's go take down Captain Ingold. Nice. Okay, Glorfindels tomb. I'd like to get some watchtowers all over the land. We'll get on that soon enough. This army here, currently not doing anything. I should probably focus on taking down Thorin. Cleaning up, you know. And I can probably move, attack, and move back at the same time. Alright, nice. It's really good to take down these rebels, man. It's just gonna also make the map feel a lot cleaner without those filthy grey-white banners all across the field. Ugh. Mr. Thurin, you do have a bit of a scary army. You have 2 generals, which... Are they sellswords now? They are sellswords now because they're a rebel stack, so their regular bodyguard units get replaced, but they only have 78 of them because they can't actually get more than that. Pretty nice. So that's a lot less scary than the dwarven, whatever they have, nobles. Tumanzar nobles. 5-bit warriors, not scary, not scary, very, very, very scary, not so scary, slightly scary, actually pretty scary, and then less scary. So all in all, I think we'll be alright. We don't have a lot of cavalry, but that's okay. We do have a ballista, so we can actually outrange them. So yeah, I'll see you all on the battlefield as we clean up Mr. Thurin.
There'll be no escaping us now!
Alrighty, let us deploy. Let's put the ballista on the road, why not? There's something nice and... I don't know, I like symmetry in my life. So I hate that tree that's right in the middle of the road there, but like... The battle map is right in the center with the road there. I want to get the ballista in the center as well. Good enough. I say I do like symmetry, but I'm not that like foolhardy about it. I'll take it if it's close enough. And then we get the archers. Let's see, make sure they're not on skirmish mode. Beautiful. Infantry. Honestly, just make a wide line. Who cares? Landsmen and wargs. So we have... I'll put one more in the center, actually. We don't want to get... Oh, God. Why? Thorin! Annoying dwarves! Why are you all the way back there? Okay, he's moving towards me, so I don't need to, like, push too deep against him. If I just get in position, like, here? What is he doing? But let's just enjoy, for the moment, the glory of this Azaghall's Tomb Protectors. Ah, look how nice they look. They look so nice. Big ass battle axes. It's probably the last time you'll see these dwarves, actually. At least in this campaign. And I have my doubts that the next campaign will take place anywhere close to Ered. So yeah, it will be probably a while before you see the dwarves of Luin again. That's alright. They're not the most interesting faction. And when you're playing as them, they're only really interesting when you're doing the evil choice, the ring script choice. Because otherwise, they're really easy. If you play them as a good faction, your only enemy ever is Angmar. And then maybe after that, good and the bad. But it's just so damn easy. Some people sometimes ask me, you know, hey Izzy, what faction would you recommend for a beginner? And I usually say good at it, Luin, if you really want to have an easy time at it. If you're up for a little bit more of a challenge, I'd say an excellent starter faction would be Isengard. Just because they have such a well-rounded roster and all in all, not a very difficult faction, I don't think. Although I haven't played them in a while, I must admit. But like, it's just focus on Rohan, which your units counter all their units. And once Rohan is down, you get so much wealth and so much money. Even from Isengard itself, you get so much money. So, you know, it's not the most difficult one. You just need 1 or 2 good battles against Rohan and then you have a good time. But I must say that Angmar was actually fairly challenging, I will admit that. I wouldn't say it's the hardest faction I've played yet, but it does come damn close. To be honest, I wouldn't know what the hardest faction would be. Dale was pretty difficult at some points, but I was also less experienced than I am now. Yeah, maybe Angmar is actually the more difficult one we've done. Oh, that's my laptop making noise now. Let's turn the volume off. I wish I didn't do that. Alright, are you really gonna hide behind the hill, you clever bastard? I'll have to move my army around. Don't accuse me of corner camping, okay? I'm not corner camping. I wish I could... Why can't I move my army? Oh, I see. So annoying. There we go, that's a better position. Damn dwarves, they're like, alright, it's the last battle, you'll be fighting. No, stop moving all the... Oh my god. These dwarves are playing like that one guy you don't want to play off against in multiplayer battles that always like counters your movement and just never fights you. Stop being a little puss. You're the literal last of your kind. At least go out in a blaze of glory. I really should have gone this way around. But like, why is the AI so capable all of a sudden? Why? I'll have to go like this then, which is really not a good position. They're just wasting my time. Come on, dude. Time is precious. Time is money. Not that I need money all that badly, seeing as I have all your settlements. And now he's pulling back even further, so he was camping the hill for no real reason. It's not like he actually wanted to defend on the hill. That's becoming clear now. He's just doing it to annoy me. Alright, archers, are you in range? Careful for their crossbows. Ballista, if you're in range, just go ham. What do we got over there? Firebeards. Perfect. I think if we just hit him with our wargs, we might just trigger an attack. Those firebeards are really weak to archer fire. One of the few units that our archers can take down with relative ease. Alright, he's pushing forward. I'm getting some casualties, presumably to their crossbows, although I don't see any crossbows firing on me. Alright, the ballista is now firing. If you can, take down the Azaghal's Tomb Protectors. Where are they? There they are. Every kill on those is a massive help, because they're AP, they inspire their friends, 10 attack, 25 defense. Pretty scary, pretty scary. I wouldn't say it's the best unit the Dwarves have, but it's definitely up there. Come on, Ballista. It's very hard to see anything in this terrain. I don't think you can actually hit anything from over there. That's alright. You just keep firing. You're killing more than you are taking casualties. Fire, Ballista! I don't think it's firing yet. Archers, fire on the Azaghal's Tomb Protector. Oh, there we go. Ooh, good hit, good hit. Every kill is a success, really. I'm not going to be too picky about it. Oh, nice. I thought I was going to go straight through them for a moment there, but it did actually kill a couple. Good, 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 good. Yeah, I'd say this is not going to be too difficult. Then again, I have eaten my words before, and you should never rest on our laurels, because I might just get Hoonvone killed with something, which would be very, very sad. As they get too close, I'll just abandon the ballista, really. It's just a Hail Mary at this point. Just kill as many of those assholes as we can, and so far it's working out pretty damn well. Alright, Guldur Guard are going to be a real pain, but that's where my AP units come in, of course. Alright. Oh, you want to face against my Barrow Whites? I wouldn't want to fight the Firebeard warriors with the Barrow Whites. Oh yes, they've already lost quite a few of their units. Nice, 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 nice. About 20 of the Azaghal's Tomb... Oh no, 25 of the Azaghal's Tomb Protectors are dead. Getting a charge with the Barrow Whites. Alright, pull back. I'm gonna pull back my archers. Houndsmen go forth. You guys retreat. Sorry about that. Hopefully I remember to edit it out. In case I forget, sorry. In case I haven't forgotten, I was coughing and that's why I edited it out. My voice has been giving me some troubles the past few days. Maybe it's because I record too many videos. That is absolutely a possibility. I need to take a break to get my voice to recover. My god. What are we dealing with over there? Ah, the Guldur Guard. Ah, the negotiators. Alright, crush them underfoot, although they will not rout. And that is the slowest charge in the history of charges. Get the hell out of there. Come on, boys, pull back. Huskars up against Guldur Guard is a very, very good deal. I'll take that any day of the week. Alright, Azaghal's Tomb Protectors are having a hard time against us, so that's nice. Let's trigger the Poison Elixir. Serpent Elixir, excuse me. I feel like Hoonvone should have his own ability. Serpent Elixir is borrowed from the Haradrim forces, and I think some of the Khand units have them as well. And it does fit the southern team a lot more. Sorry guys, I really don't know what the hell's up with my voice. It's actually becoming a real problem. Maybe we should see a doctor about it. Jesus Christ. Alright, that's one of the generals. Look at that dwarf. Wait for me guys, I have short legs. Yeah, it's like if I talk for like 5 minutes straight and my voice is just like, nope. I'm done. Alright, can you throw your axes at the sellswords? They're dwarves without axes. Let's donate some axes to the cause, okay? Oh, no, why aren't you running, Ballista? I told you to run. Brrr. Oh, that is so effective. Alright. Ah, crap, the crossbows are just being given them free reign, which is something that I really shouldn't be doing. That is my bad. Guldur Guard are dropping massively, and so are the Azaghal's Tomb Protectors, down to the last 16. That's pretty good, that's pretty good. And now we'll shut up their crossbows. Silence their crossbows. Come on, boys. Run in there, my wargy friends. That is, again, a very slow charge, but at least it's getting some kills. And they're down to that last half, which is pretty good. Yeah, if you guys... Positioning isn't perfect, that's alright. We're still winning with, like, barely any... I'm playing really poorly, and I'm still having a really overwhelming victory. So I'm not sure what the balance of power was smoking in the beginning of the battle, but... They've definitely changed their mind now. But, like, I haven't really been doing anything extraordinary, just using my ballista and my archers in a decent manner. I haven't been using my cavalry in a decent manner. Then again, my cavalry isn't really cooperating. For some reason, they don't want to charge today. It's not like they're in Angmar or in skirmish mode, they're just not really in the mood for it. They, like, stop about a couple inches before, and then they just kind of stay there. We've got our sellswords up against the crossbows, so they'll easily get rid of them. Better White's having a good time. Should probably shut up my archers. Stop it. And then the lancemen, they can take down sellswords, that's fine. Alright, let's speed things up a little bit. Kill those pikey boys. And then do some warg charges on those crossbows. And that should be pretty much the end of this rebel stack very, very soon. And they won't be causing any devastation or giving us any trouble. They won't be an eyesore on the map, and that's the first general dead. Which is Thorin himself, which is the main general if I'm not mistaken, unless they were both called Thorin, which is possible. The dwarves aren't very original when it comes to names, you know, half of them are called Thorin, and the other half are called, I don't know, Durin. Alright, let's keep moving, boys. Hunvorn, you can actually go in there, why not? I don't want to be too careful with Hunvorn either, we need him to lead from the front. There we go, he's a warrior general, not an armchair general. And they're almost riding. There we go, that is the end. With 115 casualties on our side, we have caused more than 1,000 on the dwarven side. So that's a massive win for us right there. Let's see who got the most kills. Sparrow White's 190. Jesus Christ, that's amazing. Nice, 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 nice. Good tidings, our men have found the enemy camp and claimed anything of worth. We should be able to make some coin out of this victory. I don't think I've ever read that message fully. Alright, let's go back to Guldur, because people are already like clamoring for reforms. We should not have that. Alright, that's our money spent. That's a rebel stack taking care of production. We are undeniably number 1, population number 3, but very close to the victor. Even financially, we're not doing horrible. I mean, you can't beat the Dwarves of Khazad-dûm. Maybe I can send an army to claim Moria. That would be pretty nice. Alright, well, there we have it, and I'll see you all on turn 107 as soon as I accept this, but not really, JK. Alright, the Mood Lord of Ered is actually dead, which is decently good news for us, because, well, Ered they went good, if I'm not mistaken, depending on their alliances. King of Rohan's dead as well. So they're the only, like, good faction that could still give us some trouble. Oh, Lebanin's under siege. That probably means that Minas Tirith has already fallen. But if I'm not mistaken, Ered is not on our side in this fight. Yeah, they're allied with Guldur and with the High Elves, interestingly enough. I actually think Dun's pretty massive, seeing as we do border them, and I think they probably have a lot of that territory from Ered as well. Soon we'll be able to check. Anyway, Círdan has not forced his hand against Hobbiton, interestingly enough. Where is he? Where is Círdan? For I much desire to speak with him. Círdan, where you at, man? I don't trust this. Feels like a trap, but I will actually move Mr. Agendar towards Undertowers. I want that Palantir. I want to know what's going on in the world, man. Alright, end of turn report. Oh no, our production has fallen behind Isengard. So Isengard's also doing really well. That's pretty scary. Screw you, Isengard. But Keta's ready for an upgrade. As soon as I have all my settlements upgraded, Isengard will no longer be number 1. You can be sure about that. Alright, and the Witch King has gained some mining advisors, so that's pretty good. Let's see, Rothercan's Glory got the Mason's Guild House. Let's go for the Dark Temple of Melkor, perhaps, to get that culture all the way in our favour. And then in Bree, we can get the Mason's Guild House and then just expand like crazy from there. There's some places we're not building, only a couple. Don't care about the Armory and Hobbiton that much. Skills Rest. might as well get a war camp there. Minas Haleg, let's get some farms. Vornost, let's get the Mount Graham. Or let's get the army barracks there. Or actually, yeah, let's get the army barracks there. I'm still a little bit surprised we can't get the advanced blacksmith here. I don't know. Feels like we should be able to get it at Vornost. But that might just be me. Then again, there's a lot of places that you can vouch for to say, oh, you know, they should get it in that place or that place. Imlar just makes sense. I do agree with that. And I think the other one might possibly be Fenestrunen, or maybe Numinas? Vinasadek? Not quite sure about that. We'll have to check. Alright, anyway, those rebels are taken care of. I still wish that one general survived so I could send him on watchtower duty, but I'll use Mr. Fjongen to go pop down some watchtowers. So we at least have some idea of what's lurking in these lands, although I don't think it's much. Mr. Hoonvorn, are you actually keeping the peace? No, you're not. So you can also be a watchtower bitch for a little bit. Okie dokie. Nice, nice, nice. And these are retreating again. Oh no, wait, they're not retreating. He's trying to go for the Witch King, that son of a bitch. What do you have? A unit from that bowman and then just himself. Well, this is going to be an interesting fight. But I feel like it's better off to just kill him now so he doesn't besiege us for one turn, giving us less money. So let's go kill him real quick. Not going to be too much of a fight.
Leave your mercy behind, men.
Alright. Honestly, my strategy is just right-click on the enemy. That's it. That's my strategy. And turn off guard mode. That's all we need to do to just wipe him out. I'm not sure what they thought. Oh, that was a horrible charge because they were moving away. It's kind of bugged in a way because we didn't kill anyone in that charge. And we killed a ton in that charge. Holy shit, more than I definitely expected. Alright. Now he's chasing me, and if we do a full frontal charge now, you'll see the difference. This is me explaining charges again. The thing as they're moving towards us, we can push our mass into them and then some, because they're moving against us. It's all about transferring mass and hitting as many models, quote unquote, with as many of our models as possible. And that's how you transfer the entire charge bonus and kill almost an entire unit of Kalakwendi Lords in one charge. Let's just quickly mop up those guys. There we go, that unit's gone. It should be close to being gone. And then this guy's walking towards me again, allowing for another good charge. Oh. And this is another perfect example of why the balance of power does not work for cavalry. Because if we had followed the balance of power, if we had auto-resolved this battle, we would have lost. Whilst in this case we're going to have a massive win without barely any casualties. Simply because cavalry has a charge bonus that is much larger than any other unit, and you can use that charge bonus multiple times. That's like the 4th time we're using our charge bonus. Whilst I think the game only calculates it once. They take into account, oh, they have a charge bonus, so just, you know, give them some extra attack or something. And that's that. But we can keep using that charge bonus over and over again, although the terrain is making it a little bit difficult. But it is just the general remaining. Poor High Elves. They actually have a lot of generals for having only 3 or 4 regions. That's alright. We've already pruned the family tree quite a bit, and I don't intend on stopping now. For some reason, I just cannot charge with this hill. Alright, let's actually take a bit of a tighter formation, and then run into him. That should work. That should be a good charge. There we go. I wanted to hear that horn going nuts. And there we go, with 8 casualties, we kill 75. That's actually really good for our KD, these small wins. Yeah, there we go, really nothing too special there. And there we go. I'm not sure what his plan was, but whatever it was, it didn't work out. Maybe actually get a horse master from that. Extra movement points, extra command. Nice. Nice, extra command as well. Look at that. Isn't he maxed out by now? Yeah, he is. His fear isn't for some reason, but yeah, we'll get there. Alright, yeah, that's all that. Khan Doom, got some new units there, nice. I was waiting for those guys from Radakan's Glory to go home for retraining. Alright, Morvatarth, how are we looking for that? Will it be next turn that we can upgrade you? Let's see. No, it'll still be a little bit longer. Although we're back at 2.5% population growth, which is pretty damn good. Alright, good stuff. Yeah, I think that's all for this turn again. So I'll be seeing you all on turn number 108. Alright, an extra commander, I will take him. And the ring has been spotted in Karaz Galathon, which I don't think that's actually still in the hands of Lothlorien. Does Lothlorien even still exist? I thought they were gone. No, they do still exist. Okay, interesting. Although I don't think they will exist for very long. I would try to claim the One Ring, but currently we don't really have the manpower for it and the time, to be honest. Okay, so... Oh, that's Curtin. He's all on his own.
Yes.
I guess he dropped his army up at Delving, and there's a small... Ah! Elves, you are so annoying me! Yeah. You got a small army over there, so my guess maybe kill them and then move south and try to just clean them up with this army. Although we could use some wargs first. Annoying. Can I get some wargs here? I can. Alright, first things first, let's spend our money on economy, on building up our settlements. Glorfindels tomb, we can upgrade that to Temple of Melkor already. Let's get that first and foremost. Get that out of the way, and then we can move on from there. Fjordost, get, yeah, do we need culture there? Nah, it's going up, Still have a little bit of cash to spend. A port in Angmar, why not? Alright, good stuff. We do have the armies moving towards Amondur. They are soon to arrive. Snow trolls included. Nice. We already have a decent-ish force there, though we need a pretty strong force to take down like Arthurdane Royal Guards and stuff. That'll probably be for next episode once everyone arrives. Get some extra barrow whites. Might as well bring them in. They will be rather useful. But yeah, there is that small-ish rebel, or not rebel, elven army. We'll have to take care of them. Annoyingly enough. Let's pop down a watchtower. And then just follow along the border, popping down watchtowers wherever we go. Just like we're doing over here with Woonvorn. Nice. So much better, so much cleaner. Also looks nicer on the map over here. We have some more dark spots like around this land, but that's alright. We'll clean them up eventually. Oisian, yeah, you moved to Bargetta. Do you get free upkeep? Yeah, you do, but then your friends don't. I was waiting, of course, for those reinforcements to arrive. There we go, that's a pretty big army. Should be able to take down Captain Ingold with relative ease, and we might just also get a Man of the Hour out of it, we'll see. Yeah, let's do that first. Let's take down Captain Ingold, and I think that's the penultimate rebel army, with the exception, of course, of this guy here, and that should be the last one, I think. Alright, anyway, let's take down Captain Ingold with Captain Wolf. What an awesome name that is. Shouldn't be too difficult, though he has some cavalry, but all in all, not too much. Alright, let's ready up. Mainly want to use the wargs to take down their cavalry, which I'm not sure how successful they'll be. Let's group them up. That's also our general, or our captain, interestingly enough. Let's get some archers, let's get some javies on the flank. And then the rest of the infantry just form a big block. We do have some Northguard as well, some pikes, so we should be alright for the most part. Not sure how aggressive he'll be. We need to be more aggressive than they are anyway. And I really should have pushed my wargs on the right side instead of the left side. That's okay. I won't make that mistake again. So he's sending in some Dunedain scouts from this side, which I think I'll just have to tank him. But he's sending in the rest of his infantry and his units straight for it. Okay, he doesn't have any rangers, so that's good. That will make it relatively easy for us. We do have Mount Graham Raiders, which are really good. And let's send Reavers, or whatever they call it, Marauders. All these names are just variations of the same thing. The Marauders to the right side, because they had, of course, Lancer cavalry, quote unquote. Lancer war cavalry, fake ass camels, you know what I mean. Alright, they are dropping like flies. The Orc Hunters are also dropping like flies, but that's alright because they're cannon fodder. This is exactly what they're meant to do. What are they doing? Okay, he's trying to use his Carlin Sentinels. Man, is he having a hard time. Alright, take down those damn Carlin and Riders. Run? Oh, you're not firing? I always hate that the general or the captain has like these weird presets where they're like, oh, you know, guard mode, and don't fire at will, and don't skirmish, just don't do anything. It's like, why? Alright, pull back. He's going for it. He's absolutely going for it. Okay, then he's charging in his scouts at my marauders. What the hell are you smoking, Dunedain? Are you like not so good because you have a rebel captain or something? Is your AI just specifically stupider because you're rebels? Wouldn't surprise me, honestly. Oh, these orc hunters actually routed. Right, I need to take morale more into account because our base morale is pretty low. We mostly rely on generals to keep the morale up high, but of course with the captain that doesn't really apply. Yeah, go on guard mode. That'll be okay. Let's just run in there, take him down. Currently our troops are not really doing anything. I must admit I'm not paying too much attention. That's alright, we're still winning. Winning with relative ease, though we should try to go for the heroic victory. Come on, boys. Get in there, shoot those wardens. Run into them if you must. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what the conditions are for the man of the hour to be picked, but I think a heroic victory makes it more likely. Especially when you're like completely overwhelmed, which wasn't really the case for us. Oh, they did have a unit of Dunedain Rangers. They were probably in hiding. Let's end it there. It's a clear victory, which is still good enough. 277 kills on our side for 586 on their side. I can't speak today. 150 for the Iron Crown Longbow, which is very impressive. And I think that is the highest overall. Angmar March is also getting 101. Yeah, good stuff, good stuff. Alright, nice. Another enemy camp sacked. And there we go, man of the hour, Captain Wolf. I hope he keeps his name. There we go, nice. I love that name, Wolf. Where do we go with you? You're a decent force. You know what? He could besiege Minas Tirith in one turn. We could arrive in time to support them, so we don't actually need to move Agandar to take care of Aranethon. We'll have this army to take care of Aranethon, and then Agandar can already push towards Under Towers, which will no doubt bring out a reaction force from the Elves. Drop down some watchtowers also. Yeah, I think that's the place. If we can finally get Under Towers and finally get the Palante in the next turn, that should definitely be our goal. And also possibly take down the army at Amondur, depending on how far our units get and how many we can assemble. I do believe that is all for this turn and for this episode. I do have a little bit of cash to spend, although I don't think I can actually get anything useful. Might as well get the war camp in Imladris, why not? Imladris just having a good time, man. Yeah, we'll be able to recruit a lot of units there soon. Morvatar, very, very close. Alright, but yeah, I think that's going to be it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It was a bit more of a quiet episode, but I think that's allowed after all the hectic episodes we have gone through with Angmar. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I do hope to catch you all tomorrow for episode number 20. Bye-bye, lads.